type of fleet that I would use, the layout that I would use with those. Oh, time to leave. What is that? Colossus. And you look bigger. Yeah. Let's just slip over there, shall we? Got this guy, he's patrolling around there, defending all of that. We could probably get this one. And he is dangerous, but our fleet will most likely be able to crush him, no problem. Oh, good, he's running. Oh, you know, we'll just take everything then while he's running away from us. Now we're good, we don't want that. And that's pretty much everything, so let's get out of here. But our debt is going down little by little. So that's good. So we have a place where we can farm reputation. That's good. Now we just need a way to like farm reputation with I don't know, other people. Without becoming enemies with our allies. But alright, let's see. What is the build that we would normally go with? Let's find it. Because there's the super legions that we would use. And we can actually just look that up. The extra ultimate battle carrier. There we go. Well, let's see what this one is then, shall we? Hello. Let's skip that. Okay, so we have what is that, a Merv or something? We have, yeah, 2 broadswords. We have the Merv? Whatever. We have one of these. We have one of those. And we have 2 hypervelocity drivers and 3 heavy maulers. So these are at max range, those are at max range, and it seems to be alright. We have a lot of Vulcan cannons beyond that. We have built-in expanded missile racks, heavy armor, and have reinforced bulkheads with hardened shields. Okay, that should be good. We'll pretty much slaughter everything with that. So let's go ahead and jump back over here. And let's go to D. We're going to go to Doctrine. And let's see, do I have those weapons? Because if I have them, then I can make legions that use them. If I don't have them, then we won't do that. Let's see, those are all ballistics. So do we have heavy maulers? Those are medium. No. We don't have the hypervelocity drivers either, so we're going to let them stick with these. And I think it's about time. The hedge hates us. Well, they're inhospitable to us. Let's head back home. And see what we can do. So if we have heavy maulers, we'll probably build one of those, but we need to trade to get everything taken care of financially first. Oh, an AI inspection. Okay, good. All space forces and ground forces available will resist the inspection. Excellent. They don't have a prayer. They're going to get wood chippered out of existence. Now we could go and fight those legions and get some AI cores and some other things. That is definitely something we can do. Okay. Won't make a difference. Let's keep going. Okay, the invasion of Nexerelin is ongoing. So remember we had a fleet of legions, and they were pretty close to damn near invincible. So there's the normal legion version, which is decently powerful at what it does. It has some problems in that it doesn't use missiles, so it can have problems with with having all the fuel and weapons that it needs to actually do things. But then we have the normal version of it, well, the missile version of it, the 14th Battle Group version, that does not suffer from those malices. So that's useful. Alright. Glasnir wants a lot of those. That could prove really useful. However, they don't want to trade with us. So we'd have to sneak in, which may or may not be possible. So let's take... So we can hit up the sparrows. It is something we can do. So we're going to get 5,000 supplies. That'll leave us with 500 supplies. And let's look at everything else. Hesperus wants 600 of these. Glasnir wants 600. So we'll grab 1,200, and hopefully we can sneak those in there. Hesperus wants... Paris wants... So each one, they want effectively this many. Luasil Habitat wants a lot of those. Gilling wants a lot of those. These are both in Ishra. They want a ton of them. Wants those. Dazong, Karas, not for a great price, so we'll take these. We will then head... We have supplies, right? Yes. We will then head to Port Royal, where maybe, just maybe, we can manage to get our hands on some more drugs. Hopefully we can take those, sell all the drugs, do all the things, and hopefully we can get this done before the Hedge starts a war with us. Alright, so we need 2,400 drugs. So what we'll do is we'll go up to 3,000. And then we'll drop off 800 of those. Cool. Those are both in the Persian League. Let's find out. The Persian League hostile to us. No, they're neutral. So we can work with those guys. So that'd be needing to go there. We need to go to Fleet. And... Oh, right. We need to get a little bit more storage space. So we have some... Well, we have all our Colossi. So we would need... Let's drop off some of those here. And then we'll go back to Matanzas, grab some of our smaller destroyer class freighters, and hopefully we can trade everything that way and get some money. Because we need to kill off our debt before we can start building all of our stuff. Oh, we need 200 more of these. Alright, let's see. Storage. I need you to. Cool. Means we need to drop you guys off. We can potentially refit these guys. Let's find out if that works. Yeah, that works actually. Cool, let's find everybody who isn't up to standard. Ooh, that one's looking great. It'll be dirt cheap to field. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, we're having to do dual thunders now instead of having a warthog on there. But, you know, it does the trick, I guess. Okay, so you guys expanded cargo holds. That's what I like to see. We don't need the insulated engine assemblies anymore. But I guess it boils down to how much extra do we have? How much can we drop off? Because those guys are going to want 4,500. Well, that's good. We'll be able to get 200 more of these and then go sell all this stuff. So we prepare our stuff. Grow our fuel capacity. No problem. Put it back. Now let's head back to Port Royal. Get some extra drugs and then go do all the good old trading. So ultimately that's what we need to do to make all the money. Okay, so we need 200 more of these. We're great there. Let's get all of that. Anybody want those? Citadel Arcadia. Okay. Asferus and Glasnir. Asferus and Karos. And then all of those. So let's see. Glasnir is in Valhalla. And if anyone stops us, we're basically just going to have to fight them. Glasnir, Karos, highest profit margin, well, fairly high profit margin. And then out there. So we're going to go to Hesperus first. That is over here. Let's go. It's time to make money and pay off our debts. Thank you. Right, here's some independence pursuing those. Oh good, commerce finished. Right, so where is that? It's here. If there's no one there that could find us, then that works. Oh yeah, 6 million in debt. No, 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 no. Stay away from me. Alright, they seem to be going over there for whatever reason. Maybe they're at war to try to put the tri-tax. Either way, that works for me. Can I actually get over here? No. Alright. That's not going to happen. You can leave. I'm going to try this. Okay, I think I need to just destroy their fleets. I could destroy their fleets. But I need them to get the hell away from me. Fuck off. Okay, so maybe. Oh, damn, you're so bad. I need to bombard these fuckers, or at least, you know. I just need to trade the fucking station. God damn it. No, fuck off, you sons of bitches. I'm gonna kill you guys really soon if you don't fuck off. I'm gonna kill these fuckers really soon if they don't fuck off. I think this will be one of the first people that I conquer. Because they're pissing me off. They're costing me money. Finally, I can trade with these assholes. Alright, shitbags. Here's all of this. You give me any more trouble, I'm killing you. Okay, so we need to make sure that we do whatever we need to here for these. Okay, this one doesn't have everything that it needs. It needs either commerce or a high command. How is this colony threat going to go? They're outmatched. We're at the point where almost everything is outmatched by our defenses, so we're going to go with commerce. We ultimately want commerce on all of our stuff, and we need to go back to Penelope Star and get more supplies. So let's do that. And then we'll more or less hopefully be able to afford everything that we need. Oh, he's at inspection fleet. That's cute. He's so dead. He just doesn't realize it. Oh, where are they going? Oh, we're going here. Get him. Come on, guys. Our bees will blot out the sun. And I'm assuming they are hostile to us now. Yeah, let's go. Oh, good. He leveled up. He's a saboteur. Good. Go on, my bees. Blot out the sun. Let's free Moras, though. That's the good part. Oh, goody. He doesn't have a prayer. I guess we'll deploy that. I mean, there's so much. I don't know if we can do anything. I mean, we'll just let them, you know, duke it out. And we'll just leave. Because these guys are screwed. Like, they are so incredibly dead. Alright. Lewis Seal still wants... Fuck it. It's not really going to be a good price at this point anymore. Kara still wants those. These are all Persian leagues, so we can still get money from them. They want the same amount, it's just sort of distributed more. Yeah, we're not going to get to Ema, we're not going to get to Eventide, so we're going to dump some of these so we don't have to worry about them. Those are all Nachitheka, so that's not going to happen. So we'll just get our 6,000. Eventually we will need way more than that. But alright. There's all of that. So we need to go to... Oh yeah, we're not doing Vajnu. Fuck that. That's too far. So we only need... So we can drop 800 of these. Right, so we're going to Ishra, and that'll work. Then we're going to Karas. What else does Karas want? Those for an okay price. You're selling not a lot of those to Ishra, I mean to Karas. So let's go to, yeah, Port Royal for organics. as the hedge dies screaming. As we hit that critical mass to the point that they can't really do anything to us anymore. Oh good, heavy industry finished on Visby. That's good. Okay, so... Right. Let's get rid of everything. And then find out what is actually going to be profitable. So 400 of these at Rakaros. Anything else for Karos? Karos wants 2,000 of those. You know, you got to do what you got to do to make money. Does Karos want these as well? No. I mean, our own people do. So we'll trade 1,000 of those to ourselves. Which is, you know, interesting that works. So Karos wants a bunch of those. What else does Karos want? Nothing. So Karos doesn't want these, but they do want these. It's not for a great price. What about that? Paradre wants those. They want 400. So we'll, you know, sell ourselves our illegal drugs. Okay, and then I guess take like 500 of those. I think that's everything we need. So let's head over to Haradre, and we'll sell stuff to ourselves on our own black market. Well, on our own white market. Yes. So if we do this, I mean, we're not really... Don't they normally cost like... Yeah, they're normally like 3,000, right? I mean, 300 each. So that works. And then we wanted... Yeah, these are... What's the tariff? 9%? So let's just assume it's 10%. So I think for the last ones we're actually losing... No, we're not losing money, because again, they cost 300 each. I think. These guys cost... We're still making money. Okay, don't care about that. These guys will pretty much sell for profitable, you know, regardless. So we're making money on ourselves. A little bit, not much. A little bit of money. So we need to go back to Port Royal now. And then get stuff for Karas. Okay. Karas doesn't care about that. Karas wants 2,000 of these. What else does Karas wants? They want those. We have those. They don't care about these. I think that was kind of it. Yeah, I think that was kind of it. Unless we're going to destabilize a lot of people. Alright. To Karas we go. As we rub credits together and hope for the best. Alright. We have our good stuff. And now it's... Were we going to go trade drugs? Oh no, I think they were satisfied by someone else. Let's see, Karis is over here. Sweet. Let's repair our own stuff. Let's sell all this stuff on the black market. It's all been satisfied already. Oh well. What can I buy from you, assholes? Well, the wrecked drugs are cheaper. That's ever so slightly cheaper. Domestic goods are at cost. Those are expensive. These are a little below cost, I think. Food is below cost. I think it's 20 per standard. Stayed at that price. That's good. Not having to pay for taxes is nice, or tariffs. It's also really nice. Having to gear up buying stuff, however, is not nice. Okay, let's repair our stuff. And I guess we can head back home. Now the Penelope star system, or whatever those habitats are called. With that, we're going to check that out when we get back. We should probably do that while we still actually have some form of money. So that means we want to jump in on Liberacia and see what we can do from there. That's what we're going to do. Right, let's try managing it. We can't build anything, can't have industries. It wants these, it can't produce them. We can't make it a waypoint, we can't make it a superstation or anything. And it can't make money. Its inventory, we can put stuff in storage, and it stocks supplies and fuel, and that's about it. We can put other stuff on it if we want. We can repair our stuff at the station, but that's about it. Okay, let's head back to Matanzas. I don't think we can give it to anyone either. Okay, how did it go? Alright, Ganymede, so did you succeed or not? What do we need to go to figure that out? Okay, they're ready for their new mission. The month just elapsed though, so we have no money. That's okay. Okay. Cool. Alright, so who wants stuff that I can trade to make some cash? I mean, I'd be willing to do this there, so they weren't such a pain in the ass. The Zong's perch is over there somewhere. Let's see. Dazong's perch is still out in the middle of nowhere, and okay, these are 300. Cool. Okay, well, I think we're just gonna go fight more remnants while we get everything ready. Maybe we'll find some good stuff out there, more alpha cores, while our stuff. Hey, what's going on, my dude? Woo raid. So we're gonna see what we can do, and our stuff is almost completely ready. And let's see. Liberation, what's going on? You need commerce, and they should be fine. We also have some things that we need to satisfy. So commerce is good, is building there. Hey, there we go. Yeah, we're just about the point where we're gonna start. Yeah, colonies make a nice amount of money. You can make way more just from trading if things are working out. But yeah, that can be really dangerous. So we need to make this a heavy industry. And yeah, we just got our hands on the... yeah, they make a lot of money. It can be expensive to get them... it can be expensive to get them sized up when you have a lot of them, though. But, you know, we'll get there. Let's go fight some remnants, shall we? I think this is the high, right? Yeah, that's the high. So we can go out there, we can fight those dudes, and then once our debt is actually gone, we can do some other stuff. Let's see. Yeah, they can do that. I usually silo all my colonies in one system, so they're more easily able to defend themselves. I mean, around Matanzas we have just a ball of fleets that stop pretty much everything. Yeah, yeah. But eventually you want to get AI cores. Like, get everybody on AI cores so we can free ourselves up and then go do something else. Yeah, that's how it goes, right? The game starts crashing because there's so many people. Yep. They're all free ports, right? They all should be free ports. Unless we need the stability. Yeah, good. Everybody is stability. You're not. Paradre. You're not a... Yeah, you're struggling from that, so we're going to take you off of that. And Liberatia, you're also having problems because you're a free port. Okay, that seems fine. Women's battle stations, spit out so many fleets with that 8+ of them. One system, things just go nuts. Yep, yes they do. We're going to soon have our big death fleet that pretty much nothing can stop. So I'm not going to need to worry about that for long. Okay, so that's medium. The one over here is high. We'll most likely get all the fuel we need to keep going out here. So let's just go back here and let's slaughter some remnants, shall we? We need fuel though. Let's make sure we get all the fuel. That's too many supplies. Fuel, 5,000 supplies is probably good. So the only mods that we're really using are just Nexerelin and quality of life mods that just make the game better. Like libraries and some visual mods. So the first time I played with Nexerelin and had a whole lot of faction mods that sort of just made everything lag like crazy. So I just didn't bother from that point forward. And as you know, once you get to a certain point, avoiding storms just becomes pointless. Just fly through them, it costs you less supplies in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, but yeah, I'd like to play with lots of mods, but realistically speaking, it's not that important. Hello, 7 viewers. How are you guys? So we're just about to have our super death fleet once we get all of our debts paid off. And still move it like Burn 7. Yeah. Yeah, sure. We'll have our ceasefire. Sure. Okay. This is a heavy remnant fleet, so they could be a problem. They just get jacked up or something. Let's let them all know where we are. They're all gonna come looking for us. This is the one I was at previously, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you just need some tugs to get you up to speed and then you'll be fine. Alright, so where are they? Let's go over here and see if they're hanging out over there. Because we want to go kill some remnants. What do they all like? Disappear or something? Did they get exterminated? What's going on here? Weird. Alright, let's go to Gamma Misha. Alright, sounds good. Let's just survey some stuff. Plentiful volatiles, that's nice. Let's go over here then. Abundant deposits, maybe we'll find a... Like, maybe we'll find some useful stuff out here. Otherwise, you can just start surveying stuff. If we can find ruins, that would be ideal. I do like how there's a ton of planets right next to each other over here. It's like a Jovian system. Oh, well, there's a remnant over there. If they're not going to stop us, we'll just look at everything. Are they, like, massed over there for some reason? It's literally a worthless planet. Nice. I don't think we can take on I don't think we can take on Omega right now. So yeah, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, there we go. I'll catch you later. Have a good cook and rest. Alright, so it's kind of weird. There were all these like remnant forces out here previously, unless I jumped into the wrong one. Is there another high threat that I was thinking of? I don't think so. Weird. Yeah, that's strange. Huh. Wait, is this considered a different system? It is. That explains that. Okay. I thought it was the same system. That just means that this is the coronal hypershunt, and this is the high threat remnant boots. That's good. Okay, sounds great. Let's head over to the Concordance. Okay, this is just a star by itself. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I guess we can check this. There's Union over here. I can see, like, some Tritachyon dudes. The moment they hear the word Union, they're like, ah! And like start freaking out about everything. Like, oh no! Like Starbucks, we need to close some stores now. We need to violate law. We need to violate the law. I hope no one catches on. Right, nice, we have a super freighter. That would put us over 30, so we're not going to do that, we'll just salvage it. One thing I am looking forward to potentially happening, like, just to be topical for half a second, with a certain coffee brand deciding that it's okay for them to violate union busting laws by shutting down stores that try to unionize. I'm really hoping that those guys get raked over the coals by administrative agencies, because yeah, that's not cool. Unions exist so that the union members don't show up at your house and murder all your murder your CEO and everyone. Like, that's why they exist. It's not necessarily a good idea to try and stop them from doing their thing. Alright, so a heavy machine gun is there. It's not a good idea to tell them no. To just outright refuse to let unions exist. But anyway, you know, maybe we'll get lucky and they figure that out the hard way. And then people don't do that again. That's usually how this works out. Okay, so this is a big nasty one. Let's go show him who's big and nasty. Alright, hi. Let's move to engage. Okay, so we don't have any ships for me to fly though, so we're going to be doing mostly a command role here. Let's go over here. And hopefully they make some mistakes with their smaller craft, so we can take care of those guys pretty easily. But we're going to need to... Each one of these guys have two Reapers. They have a medley setup that is broadswords, warhogs, and thunders. That's how they're supposed to be set up at least. And they're really good at what they do. These guys are only coming down here. These guys are going there. So we'll very soon see some people. Some, yeah, there they are. Alright, let's belay that. And let them do their thing. This guy is super dead. Question becomes, where is their capital? There he is. Alright, this guy has decided to put himself out. This guy has decided that point is where he wants to be, so, you know, he's dead. He'll be dead very soon. This whole ball I don't like. Because it kind of lets him do what he does best. So we don't actually want to fight this entire force as is. Instead, we want to, because the remnants focus heavily on direct engagements. So we actually need to kite them to a degree. They're also faster than we are. If we can sort of kite them, then we can win. No problem. They're also faster than our stuff. Now, their entire fleet exists on this. This is what's going to really chew up our stuff. So, we have two choices. We can focus on killing it, which will be difficult. We can focus on killing its support. To kill it, though, what we need to do is full assault and then focus it. So we can do that. Now all of these will turn around, they'll all try to engage and Reaper this to death. And with all its fighters, it might be able to do that, but we're going to take some losses making that happen. Because these things have a lot of hit points. They have a lot of shields. And they pump out damage like crazy. But with an entire fleet bearing down on it, hopefully, we can kill it. We seem to be doing damage to its armor compared to things that haven't taken any damage. And if we can kill it, then the rest of the fleet will fall apart. But it is just what it is. Its hull will start degrading relatively soon. Looks like some of our more damaged ships are trying to stay somewhere safe. It's starting to take damage from the fighters. That's good for us. I guess it was overloaded. Okay, good. The Reapers are all coming in. Oh. Come on, guys. Kill him. He needs to die. Damn. Well, there goes one of those Moirs. No problem, I've got 3 more. And once he dies, this should be a cakewalk. Okay. Oh, he got hit with a Reaper. Cool, everyone kill him. Let's change that to that instead. So now all these battle carriers will close in and exterminate this guy as soon as possible. As we try to not move the camera all that much, because holy crap, it's just too much. Alright, how's he looking? He's starting to go down. It looks like it was him that got overloaded. Nice. It's always good when... Oh no! One of our Moors got disabled. Oh no! We can just send more in. Let's send one of those in as well. They're really great at what they do, which is just throw thunders at things and stay away from them. And down he goes. This battle is, at this point, probably a foregone conclusion. But let's have all of you focus on him. He's pretty fresh, so we'll see how well this works. The big thing is the Thunders, their real strength is that they can do shield damage, they can do heavy armor damage to a degree, they do EMP damage, so they are sort of your Swiss Army knives. They just don't do a lot of... They just don't really have the same armor killing potential of the Warthogs. They also don't have the same shield killing potential of the nice. They don't have the same shield killing potential of the broadswords. Nice. They're all dead. Let's claim victory. They have these. Nice part about these. Alright, good. Our debts are slowly going down. So then the good part about the Moras, the Super Moras essentially, is that we have reinforced bulkheads on there. So they're all pretty much always recoverable, which is nice. Alright, there's a mining station down there. So we can sneak over there maybe and get some of that. But already we can take down most of the remnant forces. Charles. Let's see. Oh nice, widespread ruins. We'll explore the ruins. Well, you know, we didn't get everything that I wanted. Alright, he's trying to find us. I guess he found us. Let's kill him. Let's move to engage. Let's throw our Moors that are not jacked at him, as well as some of those. And just let them do their things with full assaults. Alright. All the fighters will go flying off to intercept. These guys, as I said, they have dual thunders, so those will probably end up disabling this guy's engines relatively soon, and he'll just get cleaned up. Yeah, there he goes. So what else is going on over here? Everyone, kill him. Kill him. I want him dead. D-E-D dead. Go on, Battle Moors. Do what you do best. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. So the rest of this battle's over. I'm trying not to move the camera much, because when I do, it looks like this for you guys. So, you know, and that's that. Let's see. We didn't level up, but, you know, we're doing alright. These people will just be used for making, not squads, but they'll be used for making, ooh, I like it, breakfast. They'll be used to make, special fleets. Alright, let's move because we're still repairing. And we don't necessarily want to fight them when we're not at or near 100%. Not a real big fleet. Smaller fleets, no problem. Who cares? Let's see. We can kill you. You're on the other side of the planet. We probably have... Nope, not at all. They really, really like this. Okay, good. We went down to 7. That means the fleet's pretty much good to go. He's not going to pick a fight with us. What about you? I mean, you seem pretty big and nasty. Come and get me. Hi. It's time for you to die. And unfortunately, those guys now cost a lot more, as we have officers on them. But it will give our officers the opportunity to, I don't know, learn interesting things. Let's see. It's plus 20, plus 40 deployment points. We're going to go up there. It'll give our officers an opportunity to learn new and interesting things, and see the world, meet new and interesting people, and kill them, and, you know, it'll be great. Come on, you knew that was coming. Okay, so let's grab this, we'll throw in some extra people, and then we'll see where things go from there. Excellent! Let's throw in the rest of the fleet. I want you to all gather here, I guess. Gather. Looks like their major fleet went down here. Oh, there. Alright, cool. Sounds good. Alright, before they get here, let's have the strike happen and kill at least this guy. And hopefully we can kill some of their support ships since their Radiant seems to be hanging back. We're going to keep some points to ourselves, just, yeah, as long as he's hanging back, I'm going to kill his support ships. It's when he decides that he's actually going to attack is when he needs to die. And we all need to just jump in. Get it! Alright guys, take him down. Oh man, all those fighters. Let's try targeting him at least. So we can, like, see what's going on with him. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Well, you know, can sort of see things about him. As, you know, as we're all just ready to drop Reapers into him at a moment's notice. Well, and there he goes. The rest of these guys are super dead. Oh yeah. Take him down. Our bees will be at the sun. All those warthogs just mortaring him to death. Alright, good. We got an alpha core out of that. I like that. Let's see if we get another one. Nope. No such luck. We are back to repairing our stuff. He's also big and scary. He wants to be. Looks like he's just on security detail, that mining station. And we are repaired again. Oh, he's leaving. Great, fantastic. Let's go check out the mining station. Okay, we got some crew out of that. And we got some other stuff. Let's salvage everything. Let's see. Shield conversion and extended shields. We had two of those. Nice. Hey, get back here. Hi. Die. Oh, nice. You can fit out quite a few.